Hello everybody, Starshot here to welcome you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes. We left off finishing up Chapter 2, and here we are starting up Chapter 3 with the black-clad men and Agate giving chase. So, let's get started. Stubborn bastard. Hey, hey, hey! And now, how the heck is he keeping up with such a huge sword? I missed that last line there with his training, apparently. Damn, we can't shake him. We have no choice. Time to counterattack. I guess you're finally taking me seriously. Good. I was getting sick of playing tag with you fools. He's not going to give up until he's dead. What a stubborn idiot. Does he really think he can beat 2-to-1 odds? Ha! I think I already have. What? Every fight takes spirit. If you lose that, you lost everything. And I figured out exactly what kind of spirit you losers had when you took off with your tails between your legs. Silence, Gilder, dog. We can handle you. You're in for a painful death. Ah! Damn it. We can't get caught now. Oh, okay. How about you just surrender and give me your full confessions? Starting with who you are and what you're after. You needn't concern yourself about that. What? When did you get here? Commander! You came for us! You two are pitiful. You failed to report in as appointed, and this is why. We have no excuses. We had a lot of interference. I get it, so you're the man in charge. Only of this particular scene. Allow me to apologize on behalf of my men. Could I persuade you to overlook this incident? Huh? Okay, repeat that? I said that I'd like for you to overlook this incident. We never had any intention of running afoul of the Bracer Guild. Don't make me laugh. You think I'm just going to look the other way and let you get away with what you did? Ah, well, I had thought it a generous offer, personally. Certainly a fairer price than death. Both of you, stand down. Return to the rendezvous point at once. Yes, sir! Thank you, Commander. Where do you think you're going? Son of a... Fine. The target may have changed, but as long as I have one, and you being the leader, I assume you got better information to offer me than your underlings anyway. Ha! You think it'll be that easy to make me talk? I'm sure as hell intend to find out. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have an irrepressible passion, but a great weight bears down upon you. You are not quite so different from me. What did you just say? It's a painful thing to be powerless in a time of crisis, but you know that feeling all too well, no? I can see it in your eyes. Fine then. I don't know who you are, but I think I like you. There is no shame in powerlessness. There is no shame in being outmatched. You and I both know that. Perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial agreement. Screw you. Don't act like you know anything about me. You're in for one hell of a beatdown. Huh. Ah! Girl! I don't think that was right, but that was my best shot at that. Ugh. All talk, no shock. Bet the guild's going to love interrogating you. What the... Is that the body split craft? Agate sent something faint from the dark forest beyond. Nice try, but you've got a heavy heart. And a heavy heart makes for a light blade. Why don't you come out from your hiding and say that? When a warrior enters a skirmish, he must be prepared to lose everything. Otherwise, he can gain nothing. In order to live as a man, you must forego all anger and grief. With that, I bid you farewell. The presence in the trees seems to have vanished. Forgo? How the hell am I supposed to do that? And and now begins Chapter 3, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, The Black Orbment. Well, it's definitely been quite a game with how many videos I've made for this, and we're still not done quite yet. And just wouldn't have it any other way. But now we're back with Joshua and Estelle, focusing on their journey in the Black Orbment and what it is all about. Guess she's not here yet. Did we get here that early? Could be. Want to kill some time at the tavern? Nah, it's nice out, so I think I'd rather just wait here. I doubt I could ever get tired of the view of the river. Yeah, no kidding. I even get the feeling that Ruin's finally back to normal. Pretty amazing considering the uproar after Mayor Delmore's arrest. Well, a seated mayor has never been arrested before. Try to imagine if Mayor Klaus was arrested in Roland. Yeah, that would be a real shock. But when I think of it that way, the people of Ruin almost seem cold. I mean, they were clearly surprised by what happened, but not a single person was truly shocked as far as I can tell. Well, you have to remember, the mayor of Ruin has always been selected by bloodline alone. He wasn't elected to his position by the Ruinians, and that probably makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that's true. The people of Roland appointed Klaus mayor because they liked him and trusted him. Delmore's getting what he deserves, but I still feel kinda bad for him. Hey, look who's here. Huh? Oh, it's our friend Sieg. Oh, Sieg! Scree! Estelle, Joshua. Hey, Huff, Huff. I'm sorry that I'm late. No problem, we just got here ourselves. Don't tell us you ran all the way here. You really didn't need to rush. I couldn't let you two go on without seeing you off. Thank you very much for contacting me. Chloe, I keep telling you, you don't have to thank us. You too, Sieg. Thanks for coming. Scree! Well then, shall we be off? Okay. We need to use the south exit to reach Suisse, right? Yes, on the southern road is a checkpoint called Erletten. You can set out for Suisse from there. Roger that. Okay, let's go! Scree! Well, you heard her. Let's see, where are we anyway? Okay, so we're pretty much here, so just before we go, I would like to check the Bracer Guild just to see if there's anything here. No, looks like that's pretty much everything turned in. But you could always talk to some of the others here, see kind of what they're up to, what's going on. They always have something to say. But yeah, so I'll of course also go ahead and check any of the shops, see if there's anything new before we leave. It's not likely, but you never know. I always like to be to make sure that I don't leave without picking anything up, even though they usually do have some of the same orbments back at the next shop as well. But yeah, so pretty much nothing new equipment-wise to pick up, and let's see, do we get the orbments that Chloe has on her? Well, here they all are. And supposedly here's her weapon, too. I guess just in case, since I know she's not coming with us, I'll go ahead and, well, actually, I do plan to check out the, Sapphirl Tower, if I can, before I leave the area. Just to kind of see what's there and if we've missed anything treasure-wise, or maybe even quest-wise, for all I know. So I'll check that place out first before we get to Erletten. And yeah, and then we have to go this way if we want to get, leave. Oh, apparently we still have the fishing rod we borrowed from the bar. I didn't realize we still had that and that we had to return it. Oh well, at least we're here so we can take care of it right away. Oh, here we go. Return fishing rod. It's too bad we couldn't keep the fishing rod, but oh well, I'm sure we don't really need it. Or I'm sure if we need it again, we'll, find another one somewhere else. But here we go, off to Sapphirl Tower before making our way to Zeus. So, for the most part... wait, is there... Oh, I already got that one. Actually, if I remember right, these birds give wind seeth. But maybe we'll get plenty of that from the tower once we get there. But yeah, so... see, there's Erletten, and there's the tower right over this way. Let's see. So I guess recently I've been trying to play a new Mega Man game. Or at least, I guess it's not a new Mega Man game, it's technically an old one that I played a long time ago. It was called Mega Man ZX. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. There's water everywhere. Let's go ahead and encounter one of these monsters just to kind of see what we're dealing with here. Dashly Green Fluff, not only can it steal EP, it can use arts. And then the Helmet Crab, which calls pawns for backups, and has a force field. So we have to use arts to take care of the Helmet Crab, but the other guys we can just attack. But yeah, so I've been recently trying to play through Mega Man ZX. Now, this game was originally for the Game Boy, or not the Game Boy, the DS. And it was pretty much a lot like Mega Man Zero. If you've ever played that one, where you get conscripted into a rebel organization fighting against their oppressors in some form, and taking on Mavericks, of course. And exploring kind of a big overworld, and you instead of being teleported straight to the stage where you fight, the Mavericks and the bosses. Oh wow, I've got quite a bit of wind seeth from that actually. So this might be a good area to visit just before you leave if you want to get that upgraded Orbment slot for Joshua here, which is I think what I'll like to at least do a little bit of here while I look around. Since the enemies aren't too hard, it's just the Helmet Crab we have to watch out for. Alright, nice. Always like it when you get some extra CP, even if it's for a character who won't be in our party for much longer. But yeah, so the game itself, I think, plays well enough. The only issue I had with trying to play it was how they designed the structure of the game itself. The reason for that being that because of, well, like, so they did incorporate the live system. So in this case, oh great, he silenced me. And of course attacking him is kind of pointless, so I'll just do a move as a way of getting out of there and do a firebolt to take care of him. But so you have the lives, you get 2 lives, and if you die, instead of going back to the start of the stage or even being asked to continue, you either go back to where you started the mission, or you go back to your last save point. And the issue with this setup is that because of that, and because all the points on the map that you start your mission, you can only start your mission from like, I forget what like a transceiver, I believe it's called. It's a bit like a, you know, this giant thing you use as a teleporter. Oh, here we go, treasure chest with monsters in it. Of course, we can't just have a regular treasure chest, can we? See, uses water-based arts, explodes when defeated. So yeah, same old for this type of enemy. And I'll of course make use of our wind arts here to take care of them too. Actually, if I have the chance, I should probably move Joshua here before he dies. Or, I don't think he'll take enough damage from the explosions, but I'd rather not chance it if possible. But it doesn't look like I'll get that chance. But thankfully he survived.
Well, that takes care of that.
And we got plenty of seep now, so I should be able to upgrade Joshua's... Oh, cool, army boots. And you came back! I knew you would! Aw, isn't that sweet? Treasure chest asking, you know, happy to see us back, even though we stole from him. But let's see, let's check out these army boots we just picked up. Let's see, former wear of the Royal Army and popular soldiers. Oh, and it does definitely make him some improvements, so we'll go ahead and give those to Estelle. Let's see, so there's definitely some more treasure chests. Oh, here we go, here's one. But just in case, let me go ahead and heal. Because if we know our treasure chests, they might contain monsters. Yep, there they are. And since we kind of have the same setup as before, I'll just go ahead and do this. And that should be all I need to do, since they don't really move that often. Since they like to use arts and all. But yeah, so the issue with ZX, well, because they have these transceivers placed very far away from the actual stage most of the time, there is like 1 or 2 that are actually right next to a stage. Oh, a Flameberg. Interesting. And hey, close my lid. What, were you born in a barn? I wouldn't put it past it, but whatever. Let's see. And, oh yeah, check out that Flameberg we just picked up. Okay, it looks like it's for her, really. Which, sadly doesn't really do much for us right now, but I'll just let her have it anyway. Oh, forgot about that guy. Oh wow, I don't recognize that seahorse thing I'm seeing over here. Well, let's go ahead and make use of our favorite spell, Hellgate here. I'll target this one. But yeah, so because the transceivers are so placed much farther away from most of the stages, you tend to have to keep, like, if you die, because you probably will die, because this isn't an easy game, you'll probably have to keep running back towards the stage several times. And yeah, that just simply pads the game out itself, which I like, for the most part, I didn't really care for. You know, traveling through an area to get to a main stage isn't always the biggest problem when it comes to it, as long as the area you're running through is interesting. just look at Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, going through that area, or going through any area in that game, you're not really. It's like, hey, why is it taking so long to get this dungeon? It's like, oh, holy crap, there's so much to do. But that's not really the case for Mega Man ZX, sadly. You know, and so I eventually dropped or stopped playing that, and ended up picking up Mario's Bowser's Inside Story, Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, which I'm definitely surprised because I recently played Partners in Time, Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time, and it was a much shorter game than I remembered it.
Let's move out.
Like, because it was an RPG, I kept expecting it would be at least 20, maybe 30 hours, but it only took me like 10 or so, or 12 even, to beat the game. And I guess that's a bit of a, like, oh, here we are up on the roof. But sadly, there's really not much here to look at. Let's see. But there's a few more. Oh, it's this guy again. Really need to watch where I'm going. I'll go ahead and try doing a flare arrow, see if it'll take care of the crabs or not. But yeah, so for the most part, sadly, ZX, I just couldn't tolerate running through a stage over and over again with really not much to do but just making it busy work to try to get to the stage again. It just simply causes more frustration for most people, which I believe is just poor game design. But I can understand that if some companies are concerned that their games could be too short. I know the Mega Man games themselves can be because of how streamlined it is, but I think that's kind of worked to its advantage. You know, it reduced any fluff you had to worry about when it came to any of the stages or such, and kind of what you had to do, and you didn't have to worry about, you know, where characters or where people were in the game, or, you know, making them think, hey, should I still continue playing this game because I'm not feeling frustrated because I kept dying all the time? Because getting right back into the action, there's no real need to keep, you know, feeling frustrated. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely a place to get seeped here. So I definitely recommend if you need to do any grinding or such like that, you know, come here. But I'll go ahead and see if I can find my way over to these other treasure chests. Here's another one, but just before, let's go ahead and heal. Yep, here we are again. Yeah, same guys, same strategy. That's all. But yeah, so... And, but yeah, so that's kind of my reasons behind, sadly not playing through Mega Man ZX. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who probably love the game or are happy the way it is. But sadly, you know, and the funny thing is, I remember when I first got it, I did play through and beat it, but it just seems like, as I've gotten older, I feel like I've been more critical sometimes, or I've tried to try to discern kind of why I like some of these games, or not tolerate kind of stuff like that, now that I have so many more options to different games out here. Oh, cool. Got everyone leveled up. Oh, and Estelle learned Comet. That's pretty nice. And we found a battle suit. Interesting. Oh yeah, don't forget this. The voices in my lids say you'd return. Okay, apparently we got a crazy chest here. Good thing he isn't trying to attack us though. Let's see, so I guess now we go back downstairs and try going through the other path that we didn't take before. Not this way. Okay, was this it? No, that was where we went to before. So it should be this way then. Yeah, this looks to be the right way. Or the other way we haven't taken yet. I always like the EP charges. And the clowns told me you'd be back. The clowns? What clowns? Oh, whatever. They try to do their best sometimes, but you never know how well they'll go off. Another EP, always handy. So when do you plan on giving me my stuff back? Sorry, but I'm just gonna not just borrowing it. Don't worry, I'll pay you back, treasure chest. So we got even another area for another chest. I got a tear bomb. Insert treasure here. That one's not too bad, actually. It'd be nice to have that option sometimes, but oh well. But yeah, so I guess to continue my talks with ZX, I've been kind of thinking about Mega Man lately. Oh, and here's one more. I think this is our final chest we pick up, so let's we should be good, but I'll go ahead and do a heal here just to be ready. But then again, these battles aren't too bad. With what our level is, at least, it definitely helps. But yeah, so I've been thinking a lot about Mega Man lately, especially because it's his 30th anniversary this year, coming in, which happens in December, if I recall, was when the game first came out. And so Mega Man himself, you know, I've been a big fan ever since I played Mega Man 6, I believe, and especially Mega Man X. X was kind of really the time when I really played Mega Man and, you know, just couldn't get enough of it. Now, what's sent? Or, and before that, not you again. Yes, it'll always be us treasure hunters. Let's see. I think what we just got was an Orbment, actually. Or not. Let me check my items here. Broad edge. So what is sent, though, I guess? Okay, I'm not quite sure what it is. Because I'm fairly certain the name said send, right? So... Oh, here it is. It's a green one. Enemies become aware of presence. Okay, so it just makes them more ready to attack us, huh? Compared to the Haze Orbment where we like to use. But yeah, so that's it for Sephiroth Tower. I think I've gotten a decent amount of Seif than most of the treasures in here. So I think it's time we head out and get our way to Zuis. After we take care of this last guy here. But yeah, so, and it's been, and so the whole, like, I've been thinking more about Mega Man lately just because of its 30th anniversary, and being sad that he's really gone a long time without any new games. Like, the newest game for Mega Man at all that came out this year was a Legacy collection of Mega Man 4, 5, or I think 4, 5, 6, and 7 or so. Which, yeah, they were alright games, but I'm sure most people would love to see another Mega Man in some form. Like out of a lot of the different offshoots Mega Man has had over the years, Like if you look at Mega Man Battle Network and Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Zero, and even the Mega Man Star Force, there are plenty of other things Mega Man can do. He doesn't always have to jump and shoot to be Mega Man, but it helps if he at least has one of those types of games every now and then. And so it would be really nice to be able to play another Mega Man game. Like, just look at how well Shovel Knight did, and if they could incorporate anything new with that. Shovel Knight is definitely one of my newest favorite action platformers. So, I've been here before, but this is a nice little spot. The view here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Ruin sure has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also a nice, relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. Oh, that's right, Suisse is up ahead. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. Alright, why don't we get the paperwork started then? Okay. Good afternoon. How may I be of assistance? We were wondering what had to be done to obtain permission to enter Suisse. Ah, okay then. Step right up. I'll take care of you. Be aware, though, that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Are you okay with that? Yeah, so this is pretty much where you decide if you're done with everything you want to do in Ruin, or if there's anything else you want to do. But since we've already taken care of that, and I'll of course go ahead and upgrade once I get to Suisse, I'll just do that there. So yes, we are. Yeah, go ahead please. Then please start by signing these documents. And Estelle and Joshua sign their names to the documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. If the young lady there is not joining you... Oh, I only came to see them off. Ah, very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Chaldea Tunnel. Thank you very much. What's the Chaldea Tunnel? It's the main road that joins this checkpoint to Suisse. The path is a long tunnel that passes directly through Chaldea Hill. Wow, an underground road. That's definitely be a first for me too. Apparently it's not this way, but it's nice little... And there's the, our friend, contact Han, who we helped out earlier. So, oh, I guess we have to go upstairs if we want to keep going, huh? And we get a nice look at the waterfalls. Wow, this is amazing! Huh? So the waterfall comes from a man-made river? I think it's called the La Hausse Waterway. It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to Valera Lakeshore. Pretty impressive given that they did it without any Orbments to help. So what's that over there? That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think. Yeah? So, I guess this is goodbye. Yes. So you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Gransel. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them. That's just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Gransel around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Gransel Guild branch. If you do, we can try to meet up. I certainly will. Estelle and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. But come on, don't be so formal. We're in your debt as well, for many reasons. I would say we're pretty even. What a thing to say. That when we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself. But I was no different. Huh? I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. To the orphanage and to the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high, and find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it, but if we were able to help you, I'm happy. Oh. Cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Gransel. Yes, absolutely. Scree! Ha! And maybe we'll get to see Sig there too, right? Scree! That was a joke. I mean, Gransel's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. Besides, your home is here. Scree? Sig isn't just any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. I'm sure. Sig's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Yeah. Hey, good luck to both of you on your journey. And I'll be praying for you to find your father. Scree! Thank you. You two take care. Scree? Yes, I think so too. We'll see them again. Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe. Miss Julia, you're done with your duties at Leston Fortress? Yes, it took longer than I had anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service. Scree! Hey now, settle down, Sig. Have you been fulfilling your duties as escort? Scree! He's always been very helpful. Isn't that right, Sig? Scree! He's certainly chipper. The aerosol is stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Gransel. Estelle, Joshua, I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that. What's wrong? Nothing. I just got the feeling that someone was coming. Huh? There's someone in here other than us? Guess not. Yeah. Sorry, must have imagined it. Oh, I get it. I think you've still got a little crush on Chloe. Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, don't be shy. You know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable after all. You did, kiss her during the play. What if she asked you to come back? You would say yes, right? I guess you didn't notice then. Notice what? The last scene. That was just for show, you know. It was staged just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience. What? You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes. Oh, I see. Note to self, do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved? Estelle? You okay? I'm fine. Come on, sweets awaits. Yep, sweets will await for us in the next episode of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky Let's Play with Starshot. Until then, have fun gaming.